Big city, bright lights, fancy cars, jet flying, limousine ride, chick stealing, wheeling and dealing, son of a gun. Learn to love it, cause it's the best thing going. Mothers, hide your daughters. Big city, bright lights, that's what I'm dreaming of. Short days and long nights, I think we made it, yeah. Big city, bright lights, that's what I'm dreaming of. Short days and long nights, I think we made it, yeah. I remember eating ramen, cheese and chop, hot dog. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp, I swear I'm trying to ball off. Like Biggie, yeah, shit and classy. I came up from the bottom, struggled for too long, lived on the poor man's column. I remember when the ladies didn't want me, but now I guess since I'm the man, they cannot live without me. You ought to see my Twitter and my IG, man, it banging like a motherfucker. Had my niggas stokers even right there with me in the gutter, shining on a hater, rocking alligator, moving state to state, baby. I gotta stack that paper. Know you missing me, but I'm living my dream. I went from driving hand-me-down to riding super clean. They said I couldn't do it, but I did it. Now they know I am the flagship. Best it ever did, beg to differ, come and prove it. I work too hard to live the way I'm living. I pull up in that Bentley with them stars up in the ceiling. You hear me? Big city, bright lights, that's what I'm dreaming of. Short days and long nights, I think we made it, yeah. Big city, bright lights, that's what I'm dreaming of. Short days and long nights, I think we made it, yeah. They told me when you make it, they gon' hate on ya. My mama told me never be afraid. Ay, elevate. Do you see the change in me? Cause I don't hit no stage for free. Tailor-made, I know the world is watching me. Yeah, on the face, cause they can see a God inside of me. The big old black Ric Flair, the nigga with the cool hair, impeccable. I feel so invincible, incredible. I show you what I'm hitting for. Big city, bright lights, that's what I'm dreaming of. Short days and long nights, I think we made it, yeah. Big city, bright lights, that's what I'm dreaming of. Short days and long nights, I think we made it, yeah. You're looking at the flagship. I'm the one that makes things go round and round.
You like to sit on the porch with
You ever been to Space Mountain?
dykes with dick holes in their drawers.
What? Wait a minute, hold on.
You like to sit on the front porch with dykes with dick holes on the front.
What the? Okay.
They draw.
Oh my God. You was retarded.
What's up with it, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. It is Wednesday. It's hump day. And this is Slick Talk with Osker D. And I'm your host, Osker D. This is my co-host right here, Cardi Bree. You know what it is. And she's holding up a sign here that says, support Osker D. Make R&B great again. You know, I've been pushing this as of late. It's a marketing strategy. I'm just going to let you know that's what it is. I just want to get some clarification on this because before it gets enough momentum to where people are, because everybody's free to have their own opinion and perspective. But I want to make sure that people understand where I'm coming from when I say this. Make R&B great again. My meaning and mission in this, I am in no way, shape, or form saying that I'm the savior of R&B. I'm not saying that R&B is dead. I don't believe it's dead. What I'm saying when I say, and what I intend to do is help make it great again. I can't just make it great again on my own. In order to make it great again, what I mean by that is for us as R&B artists, we have to start working together, start coming out more with the music. It's so many talented R&B artists that are mainstream, independent, that are just being overlooked. I'm talking about it's a lot of them out there. Like, go on Spotify and go to your little playlists and stuff, and you'll find a whole lot of very talented R&B singers, male and female, that's just not getting any recognition. And when I say make it great again, we need to shed some light on that. We need to help shed some light on it. You know, yeah, I'm an independent artist, but I feel like I have a place as well. You know, I make mature R&B music, you know, grown folk music, baby making music, make up and break up music. That's the type of music I make, you know, and I'm proud of what I do. And I really want to share with y'all, you know, my background today. Because I feel like, you know, I'm going to be honest. It's frustrating trying to be a part of this industry. And I want y'all to excuse my French when I say this, but I feel like a lot of people that know me, well, that think that they know me, they really got me fucked up. And I'm going to explain it to you. My name is Osker D. I'm very outspoken, as you can see. If you follow this show, I say some controversial things. I say things that I feel. This is my outlet. A couple weeks ago, I was talking about the thing with Dwayne Wade and his son. And today I'm not going to backpedal. I stand on what I believe. Mm-hmm. What I believe is that we should allow children to grow up. And once they get a certain age, they can make a decision, a life-altering decision. Mm-hmm. The same thing that was extended to you parents today. Because when you wanted to go do some wild shit, your folks didn't let you do it. They protected you until you were old enough to make more sound decisions. And then if you want to take that route, then it's real to you, then you go do it. Yeah. But a 12-year-old child, hell no. You gonna do what I tell you to do in my house till you get your ass grown enough to pay your own bills and take care of yourself. You're not gonna dictate what happens in my house. As a parent, that's the way I feel. You know, that's my point of view. That's the way I was raised. Enough of that. But I'm just letting you know, I'm not gonna backpedal ever. I'm outspoken.
Very outspoken.
Yeah, you goddamn right I am. And I stand behind it. It's just who I am. It's part of my character. I say what I feel. I'm gonna be honest with you. I love outspoken people. Those are my favorite type of people.
I'm not.
Because guess what? Yeah. Because people that are outspoken, people that say what's on their mind, are the most honest people I've ever met. You giving me who you are right there. You ain't sugarcoating it. I know who you are. I know if I need to fuck with you or if I don't. I would rather be in the company of people like that than to be in the company of somebody who's telling me what they think I want to hear. But they running around the corner when you leave the room talking shit about you, laughing, cracking jokes on you and shit. Yeah. But I'm gonna reiterate this. I really feel like people that think they know me, they got me fucked up, and I'm finna get them straight today.
He talking about me, y'all. Just to let
No.
y'all decide.
So let me take you on a journey.
The journey.
I've been doing this shit for a long time. My family, I have a musical background. My father was a singer. My father was an entertainer. My father was an actor. He died in 2010. He was 81 years old. Yes, I have an older father. Yeah. And he was about 20 years older than my mom.
He didn't even.
No, he didn't look like because he took care of himself.
I ain't
You know,
noticed that.
yeah. He was an
Well,
older.
still, I mean, at the
He was
end
an
of the
older
day,
guy. He was an older guy. I was raised by a very wise man that didn't play no games. He was 5'2", but he was a goddamn giant.
Well, he was the same height as my brother.
Yeah, but he was a goddamn giant,
No.
and everybody that who knew him knows that. He stood for something, and I'm who I am today because of his guidance and my mother's guidance. But I'm from Arkansas. I'm based in this DMV area, but I'm from Arkansas, Lake Village, Arkansas. Population 2,999. When a nigga leave town, they scratch them off. Small town in the South. I'm a Southern dude. Sometimes that Southern hospitality that's within me gets mistaken for weakness. Not at all. See, what you don't understand is when I'm in the company of people, sometimes I may not speak a lot. I'm watching you. I'm observing. That's the way I was taught. But I'm a Southern dude. I've been doing this for a long time. I started off in a rap group. Yeah, I wasn't singing. I've always been able to sing, but I didn't want to sing. I wanted to rap. Started rapping, got in a group. It was 6 of us, kids, just kids, man. And we built our own studio and we recorded, we committed. While everybody else was out at the court shooting ball in the summertime.
Did y'all have the homemade milk, the egg carton on the wall, like how they used to do?
Nah, we ain't do that. We actually got plywood and like tried to build a booth and all that type of shit. Yeah, we were very creative and brave young men, very bold young men. And it was a brotherhood. You know, kids, man. We were the first in Lake Village, Arkansas at the time to build our own studio, record, burn our own CDs, and go in the streets and sell them. The very first. No one else was doing that. While the other kids were at the court shooting ball and running, chasing up behind girls, we were in the studio. We were at the house recording music day after day through the summertime. 6 of us, you know, went by the name Artillery. And I learned discipline working with those dudes because it was, back then, shit, you thought if you was the last one on the song, you just knew your verse was the hardest. Oh, shit, I'm going last. I'm about to kill it. Yeah, nigga, you can go last on this one. But we're going to punch you in your face if you mess up. Because if you mess up, we got to do this all the way over. You know that, right? You want to go last so bad. Man, we learned discipline that way. Them boys were so sharp. We got so sharp and so disciplined over time. And time and sometimes egos come into play being immature, not being guided right, not running into the right people. We ran into some issues, and eventually we ended up spreading apart. We ended up growing apart until it was only two of us left doing the group thing, me and my brother Julius. And one of the guys went off and became a doctor. He's a doctor now. He and his wife are doctors. The other guys are still doing their thing. One of them, Kid D, one of the best rappers I ever heard in my entire life. He's in Arkansas now. Case, Cooney Mac, one of the greatest rappers I've ever heard in my life. Them boys could do it. I felt like I learned so much from them over the years. I don't feel like I was the genuine rapper out of them, out of everybody. I learned from them. I became okay at it. I was considered good at it, but I wasn't what they were. I was never what they were, and they made me bring in the singing dynamic, singing hooks. I had so much fun rapping with them. It was crazy, but like I said, we grew apart, and me and Julius, we started creating our own, projects, and some led us to the DMV area, musically, and destiny brought us here. I can get into the detail later. It's such a long story, but we ended up here, and it was a culture shock moving here. My father told me, he said, son, you going over to the East Coast. City living is nothing like the country. You have to understand that it's a polar difference between the way we live here and the way people are there. Their culture there. People will be considered rude to you when you go there. You'll consider them rude because they live a more fast-paced life. They are always in a hurry. And the way you move here, when you go there, you can't move like you move here. You'll be considered lagging and slow. People will look at you and assume that you're slow, that you don't know much because you're from the South. They call you Bamas there, People aren't as friendly there. You know how people come by the house and honk the horn and wave at you out the car when you're sitting on your front lawn, standing on your front lawn. People won't do that there. People will walk right by you and never speak. Yep. People will sit next to you and never speak to you. Won't utter a word to you. They have no sense of this type of hospitality. So you will have to adapt, and you will, because you're going to go up there and you're not going to run your mouth just like you do here when you go around strangers. Keep your mouth closed, your eyes and ears wide open, your head on a swivel. That's what he told me. And he was right. I got here and I was culture shocked. First thing I saw after getting off the Greyhound bus is a black woman harassing the shit out of a white family, calling them devils. Never heard of any shit like this in my life. I'm like, what the hell is going on? She is calling these white folks. These white folks are terrified. This black woman is terrorizing this little white family, this little innocent looking white family. They just minding their business, and this black woman is calling them all kind of demons and goblins and ghouls and gargoyles and shit. And I'm like, man, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Wow. It was a true culture shock. I learned to adapt to things. I remember going into carry out, and for the first time, and I was looking at my folks. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with that girl? And she was ordering some food, but when she was ordering it, she was like, let me get some shrimp fried rice, and I want the wings fried hard. Like she was like yelling that shit, and I'm like thinking like, yo, those are Asians behind there. Does she know they speak English, and does she know that even if they didn't understand proper English, that yelling it is not gonna make them understand it? Do they know that? Why in the fuck is she yelling at these poor people that's trying to serve her? That shocked me. And one day I went in there and this dude is with a group of guys and looks at me, looks at my shoes, and tells someone, yeah, I don't like them shoes there. And I look and I'm like, did this nigga just look at me up and down and tell somebody in his company that he doesn't like my shoes out loud? What kind of shit is that?
That's what they do.
And I had words with him. I said, man, I don't know what the hell you got on your mind, but shit, man, if you say something like that about me again, you ain't gonna like what's gonna happen to you. You ain't gonna like that. And he was shocked. He couldn't believe I said that to him. But then he saw the conviction in me. And then the fact that I didn't give a damn if you was over there with 3 or 4 dudes. I got 3 or 4 dudes right here too, and we bigger than y'all, and we'll punish y'all in this goddamn store. So he just minded his business after that. But I was like, wow, the nerve. Shocked. Because where I come from, we don't do that. We wouldn't look at a person's clothing and say, oh, I don't like that. You know, you'll say it in privacy, like, look at that shirt. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, who cares, because that is on someone else. That person didn't wear that for my pleasure. They wearing it because they like it. But as I said, I've been saying, like, it was a true culture shock coming here, and we had to adapt. And I have to say that, it was me and Julius was always the more rational, the thinker. He was always the thinker and also the doer. I've always been more of a procrastinator, unfortunately. He was always the one that, man, I'm telling you, if it took something for us to survive, he was Superman when it came to that. I would probably just be observing. And that was a pathetic characteristic that I had. If I could go back and change it, I would. I'm different now, but yeah, he kept us afloat for quite some time. But we took a shot at creating music, and where I'm going with this is just to let you know I have a history of being a recording artist, a rapper, a singer, whatever you needed. And throughout that time, I've had to deal with obstacles. I remember when they told me, well, you can't rap and sing. What if the record executive sits you down and says, what do you do? Are you going to tell him that you rap or you gonna tell him you sing? And that question was always stupid to me. Because if a record exec sits you down, they already know what you do. That's why they're sitting you down. A record executive just don't randomly pick people and say, hey, what do? You do music? No. If a record executive is sitting in front of me, then they already know about me. But people they didn't believe in that. And now look at us. Now you give Drake credit for rapping and singing like it's something that was new. People were rapping and singing way before I even started, to be honest. We can go back, but now we give him credit as if it was something that he revolutionized. When I was doing it before he even existed in the business. As a kid. Then we were told that we shouldn't use a Southern accent when we rap. Then all of a sudden, Southern music took over. Atlanta took over. Just killed the charts. Like Atlanta got to the point where Atlanta is still dominant. Still dominant. Atlanta almost pretty much destroyed New York music. Because at one point, New York was like on top. And now it's like you got your New York saviors that come out. It's some great talent. But it's overshadowed by Atlanta artists. The New York artists go to Atlanta and, it's crazy, but it's a reality that we've had to adjust to. I was told, oh, you can't carry that belt around. I've been told I couldn't do a lot of things. People are going to wonder, who the hell do you think you are with that belt? I'm Osker D. That's who the hell I am. Ain't that who I am, Bree?
I don't know. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy one. I don't know, man. It's just, it can become overwhelming, man.
So the question is, what do you do from this point forward? What are you gonna do?
What I do from this point forward is just keep doing what I'm doing. I like to say that I'm proud to be one of those people that
Sorry, y'all.
I like to be as real as possible and honest. I'm never going to try to use you I'm never going to try to step on your neck to get ahead. I love working with others.
That's the truth.
If you look out for me, you will understand, you will be appreciated forever. I will look out for you. That's just how it is. I'm just not one of those people that'll act like I don't know you when I get to a certain level. It's people now that be like, damn, man, you got almost 30,000 followers on IG. So, what they got to do with anything? I know people with millions of followers and they ain't shit. What, let's be honest, what does that make you? How did you get them? What are you doing for these people? What are you pushing on them? What do you have to give? Because I see people on social media showing body parts all the time. What is that doing?
They think that's the way to go.
And it's not. It's no value in that.
I agree.
Is that what you want to be remembered for? Oh, back in the year 2020, so-and-so had the best twerk videos of 2020. That's legendary? Come on, man, grow up.
Nowadays, people want to see thongs up booties and titties out, and I don't know, like.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. But that's what you call talent now.
Well, technically, if you want to be technical, but it's kind of like prostituting.
It is prostitution. Let's not get it twisted. Yeah. Yeah, it's prostitution. And I ain't buying into it.
Because you're selling yourself for followers.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't know who's going to get offended on my...
This is, man, it's cool. We're not knocking people. Man, do what you do. All I'm saying is this.
You got some people,
what I don't like is the stinking ass attitudes that people like that have.
Yeah,
like
they'll sit up there and they'll talk down on other people, but at the end of the day, you're a prostitute.
What?
You're prostituting.
Like
You're selling yourself for followers, so you can't talk about nobody else. Like, you're selling yourself. And it's crazy because, like, when women do that, remember I told you this before. I said that when women do that, it makes it hard for other women because dudes going to think other women are supposed to be like that too. And it's not fair. Because, like, even with me, like, dudes be wanting to be like, oh, can I see your tits? No. The heck? Like, I be having to feel like a Muslim person. I be having to cover myself up. I don't be
dealing with a bunch of perverts. That's all, man. Perverts. Like that some bitch they called a few weeks ago talking about.
Oh my God. You better stop for what I'm calling.
Calling if you want to. He can get a bucket of monkey shit delivered to his house from me. Hot monkey shit. Be at his door. Through Amazon. Next day.
Like, I can't even take a proper selfie. Like, my profile picture that I got on Facebook now, like.
it doesn't.
I was like, I don't even
the pervert's gonna come out. I ain't never been able to understand why men act like they ain't never seen no woman before. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all, man? As much as I love women, I'm just not gonna goose over them like that. I'm sorry, but like the video vixen girl, the Instagram influencer, them girls like that. Them just ain't the ones I'm into because everybody else looking at them.
And then what makes me mad too, because the little girls that's watching them, they growing up thinking that that's how they got to get through. That's how the way they got to get through life.
That's society now. We being taught that to just not have any moral compass or anything. Like we just anything goes.
Man, I had a long talk with my niece. She'll be 13 next month. And I had a long talk with her because certain stuff that she's worried about and shouldn't be worried about, I had to let her know.
Yeah, that's good. It's good you talking to somebody here.
Yeah, I had to tell her, like, and you know what? The conversation came up with because she's in the same situation as son, but the same sex. You feel me? So I was like, it don't confuse you that a female that doesn't like dudes dress up like one. I'm like, that doesn't confuse you. I said she don't like females, but she don't like dudes, but she dress up like one. I'm like, that's not confusing to you? And she was like, I always wanted to know. I was confused about that. I'm like, it's confusing. And I'm like, I'm the age that I am now, and it's still confusing to me, and I still have questions about it, even though I've had answers, but I'm still confused. But people live that life the way that they live it.
This is my thing, man. Man, y'all can do what y'all want to do with yourselves, man. I love every last one of y'all, whatever you are, whatever you want to be. All my thing is this. just always, no matter what you do, man, you should always be thinking about the kids, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all about creating a better world for the kids, man. You can do what you want to do as an adult, man.
Yeah.
Oh, but them kids, man, you gotta think about other people's kids. You got people that, okay, you're a male, but you want to be a woman, and you put dresses on and shit and makeup and all that shit. Man, more power to you if that's what you want to do, man. If that's what make you happy, man, you do it, man. But what you got to understand is this. That's cool for you. But what's cool for you ain't cool for somebody else. Your next door, you know what I'm saying? You got people that have kids. They don't believe in that same thing you believe in. They don't believe that a man should have a dress on and wear makeup. They just don't, and they don't have to. And their kids shouldn't have to be exposed to it forcefully. Because you putting them in a position where they got to talk about you like you some trash. That's the only way they can convince their kid that this is not how we live in this house. They got to say that you're doing something bad. And you mad about that. And you can't be mad about that. You can't. You exposing these kids to shit. Let them grow up and want to do that on their own if that's what they want to do.
Stop trying to force it on them.
You trying to make people invest in the shit that you want to do that you should be doing privately. Like people want you to invest in their sexuality. I don't give a fuck about your sexuality. It ain't none of my business. Yeah. I don't give a damn who you lay with at night. It ain't none of my business who you lay with at night. It ain't none of your business who I lay with.
No. Like when I went up Job Corps, it was a lot of like same sex, opposite sex, bisexual people up there. And like when I first went up there, I was a target because I was new. I didn't know what was going on and stuff like that. And the one girl came up to me and she was like, by the time you finish up here, I'm going to turn you out. I said, who you going to turn out? And I was like, you ain't turning me out.
And this is the thing about it.
She tried every day, because we was in the same trade class. She tried everything in her power to try to make me gay. And
people,
I was like, I don't.
This is the thing about it. Like, people mind their business. People go out every day. Mm-hmm. People go out, go to work. It's people right now go out, go to work, come home, take their shoes and shit off, go in the basement or in a room, lock the door, and smoke crack. It's people that do that. And guess what? You'll never know it. Mm-hmm. It ain't none of your business. They don't do it around the kids. They don't do it around strangers. They don't try to push that shit on people. Because let's be honest about it. Smoking crack ain't a crime. It shouldn't be. Man, people can do whatever they want to do with their body, man. They can do whatever they want to do with you. You got the right to do whatever you want to do with your body. If you want to smoke crack, go ahead. I'm just being honest. Because people going to do it anyway. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to do what they want to do. But it ain't none of my business what the hell you do, man. And people want to flaunt this shit and try to force exception. You can't make people accept you.
If they don't accept you, fuck them.
Yeah, it don't matter. You ain't, hey man, as long as you ain't hurt nobody, do what you want to do. But think about the kids. Think about the kids, man. It's a line that got to be drawn. Mm-hmm. Like, goddamn, man.
It's bad enough.
You making it to the point where kids, you giving kids the same privileges and shit as an adult. Damn, you're not even letting the kids grow up now. They already making life-changing decisions. Yeah. At 12, he gonna get his penis chopped off? You gonna let him do it? Like, and you got to keep that same energy for everything when you do that, because it's like, okay, so you think it's okay for this kid to get a sex change at such a young age? Well, what about the daughter, Dwayne? Y'all have a daughter? If you don't, but what if you had a daughter and your daughter wants to have sex with an older man? Are you okay with that? Because that's something that she really wants to do. Are you going to support her in that? No. Are you going to support her in that?
No, because they find that a problem.
Oh, that's statutory rape, huh? Yeah. It's statutory rape for that, but a underage child can change their sex. What's the point in cutting his penis off if he's not even supposed to be having sex? What's cutting his penis off gonna do for him? I mean, I'm trying to figure it out. Why they don't keep the same energy around the board?
You know, they was saying something about somebody was saying why everybody have a problem with Dwayne Wade's son, but don't have a problem with Magic Johnson's son.
Magic Johnson's son is a grown-ass man.
Yep.
That's what people don't understand. When you're an adult, you can do whatever you want to. I ain't got nothing against it. All I'm telling you, what I got something against is pushing that bullshit propaganda on these kids. Yeah. That's when I got a problem with you as an adult. Yeah. Man, you can do what you want to do at your house, man. You can order a hot steaming bag of hot ass Nazi dicks straight to your front door for dinner. That's your business, sir. That's your business. But don't offer my kids that shit. Right. I'm just saying, man. I'm back on that bullshit. I'm off that now. We're going to move on. Because I wanted that to segue into saying this about myself, man. There is strength in knowing oneself. And what I mean by that is... All right. It's strength in knowing oneself. Let me explain. All right. If we walked out this building right now, Bree, and there was a big ass lion out there with no chain on him, nobody out there with just a big ass lion walking around, what you gonna do?
First, I'm not gonna show no fear because that's what they smell.
Ain't you gonna get your ass back in this building?
Yeah.
Immediately. Ain't gonna ask no questions. Ain't gonna pull no phone out. You gonna go on, come on right back up in this place, right? Let me ask you, why?
I don't want that motherfucker eating me or attacking me.
Okay.
That ain't gonna attack me.
Now, the reason why you would do that is because you have no control over that animal. Now, if it was chained up and you saw that it couldn't get past a certain point and you could get to your car and leave, you'll do that with no fear, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Exactly, because that animal is being controlled. Such a ferocious animal. What makes that animal so ferocious is because it's not controlled. But what makes it not ferocious is when it's controlled. That's humanity. Yeah. And that's what I mean. When you know oneself, it makes you very powerful and intimidating to people. And I'm learning that more and more. People love you when you're talented. They love you when they feel like they can make money off of you. But they hate it when they cannot control you. And I'm finding that out more and more every day with people that I'm around.
I had them problems.
People that claim that they're looking out for your best interests. People that claim that they want to help you in some type of way. And then they switch up on you when they realize that they cannot control you. I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see people show their true colors.
You know, it's like that in relationships.
Yeah.
It's like that when, whether it's a male or female, if they know because I had that problem all the time. They were like, oh, you're too aggressive. No, I'm just not going to sit there and let you control me and let you tell me what to do with my life.
Hold that thought. We got to have an advertisement right now.
I can't believe you put that right.
Running out of long-lasting deodorant.
Oh my God.
Well, you don't want to walk around with your armpits smelling like hamburger steaks with onions. Looking for a nice set of gifts to give a loved one? We'll look no further. Visit www.avon.com/myavon/Alberta Dunbar. Man, get all your productive needs fulfilled. That's www.avon.com/myavon/Alberta Dunbar. Yeah, you don't want to walk around with your armpits smelling like hamburger steaks and onion.
Who armpits have you smelled? What is at first you said somebody breath smelling like collard greens. Well, you talk about me. And then you talk about hamburger, onion. What, hamburger steak with onion?
Yeah, you don't want your armpits smelling like that.
You been around there. Somebody
It's people with armpits. Come on now, you done been around somebody musty. Musty is a billy goat.
Well, I just smell.
Well, that 24-hour deodorant that Avon got, well, get rid of it. It works for everybody. If you got sensitive skin, it works for you. I'm telling you, if you got that bad eczema like I do, you can use that 24-hour deodorant. It's got a bunch. Listen,
you know the regular deodorant, I be like this.
So I'm telling you, go to the website and go buy it through my mom. Yeah, that you know. Yeah, because it's some good products. It goes beyond it. It's a lot. Perfume, cologne, all types of things for hygiene and jewelry, all types of things. You'll find a lot. Clothes, shoes.
I'm scared to let my mother get back on Avon.
She need to go ahead on and holler at my mom.
I'm scared.
My mom will hook it up.
My mother, she was so addicted to Avon back when I was younger. Like we had everything Avon. The little, they used to have like this, I think it was like a bar soap. She used to get the soap, the bubble bath.
Yeah, we had the bubble bath, all that good stuff. I grew up on it.
We had everything.
I grew up on it. That stuff was good, man. That 24-hour deodorant really lasts 24 hours. I'm telling you that now. But I got a question. And I got an answer. I want to ask why, when I say our people, I'm talking about black folks. Why are we so behind? And I'll tell you why. Because we are so misled. We are so misled by, what's transpired over centuries. And we have a lack of desire to understand things more than what it is. We want it to be simplistic and just believe that we should just put the things that happened in the past to rest. And it's okay to put it to rest, but you have to put it to rest in acknowledgement. You have to understand what happened and what it did to us, what it has created, and why we think the way we do. We behind so bad because we can't see past competing with nothing. We fighting over crumbs. Nothing. We don't even really understand how money works. And you find that out when you hear people say this, and I'm sorry to say it, but I mean, I fell victim of it. I didn't understand it either, but I do now. And for those of you that are listening, I'm hoping that that you don't take this offensive, because I'm sure that some of you have said this as well. When you said, I don't know why they can't just, they throw money away all the time. I don't know why they can't just print up money, print up more money. You got to think about what you're saying when you say that. That paper money has no value.
Not at all.
That money is tied to something else. That is collateral. You can print up all the money in the world you want to, but if it's not attached to some of value, then what are we doing? That's why it's important to have things like gold, things of value, things that hold value that can be traded for certain things that will have value when them dollar bills don't. You ever seen the movie Book of Eli?
Oh, that was my movie.
Did you see how money had no value?
Yeah.
Did you see how things like ketchup packets had value? A ketchup packet, a wet wipe, that had value because that's something that we can use. That's a resource. Resources is what has the value, not them dollar bills.
Even back in the day, they never trade money. They trade goods. Like,
Yes.
if I had
Bartering.
Yeah.
Like, people, you got to understand how money works. And we are so quick to try to slit each other's throat for nothing. Like, and we're competitive in ways where we shouldn't be. It just perplexes me sometimes when I'm around people and we'll be talking that good stuff, like how we gonna make these moves and we gonna do this stuff and we gonna do this and we gonna do that, and then all of a sudden tomorrow a person switches up on you, goes in a whole different direction, like you never said that stuff, and then it's hard for me not to look at people like you and call you bitch ass niggas. And that might not even be the case. But it's phony. And like, what's the point in it? What's your purpose? Why can't we keep our word? Why are we so quick to put down our own? We suffer from. I'm gonna tell you now. I have to deal with on a very frequent basis now. I get contacted by people, by experts on shit that they're not successful at. Like, I have people contacting me telling me how I should be doing certain things. And it's like, okay, for instance, I may have a person that would contact me and say, hey, man, I noticed when you posting on this and that, man, you should be doing this and you should be doing that. When, you're not doing this right when you post on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. And then I look at your page and, goddamn, bro, you got 63 followers and you following 20,000 people. How the hell do you think? Come on now. Come on now. If I'm just saying, you get what I'm saying? Like, how the hell can you tell me how to do what I'm doing if you can't do it? How do you know that what you're saying is going to work? Show me with your shit. Show me how you do it. Because you're not helping me when you tearing down everything that I'm doing. You're not giving me solutions. You telling me everything I'm doing wrong, but you're not telling me what I could be doing right. That's the problem. Tell me what I can do right. Tell me how I can fix this. Because if you can't tell me that, shut the fuck up. I'm just saying, don't say shit to me. Just let me fail then, nigga. That's what I'm just saying. I don't understand people. They want to tell you what you doing wrong, but can't give you a solution to anything. Shut the fuck up if you can't give me solution. But see, niggas always want to be compensated for everything that they do. Like you just the goddamn God of all gods, and you just need recognition and compensation for everything that you do in your life. So you the type of nigga charge your mom to do shit for. You niggas like that. Your mom asks you to move a couch and you want $25. You a bum ass type of nigga. People always want to call your goddamn phone when you busy. Don't call my shit. Hell, don't ever call me again, you bastard. Whoever you was.
You know, sometimes when it say spam.
Yeah, that ain't nothing but somebody trying to sell something.
No, but when somebody call you and it say spam, it could actually be somebody actually calling you. But sometimes, because I know when I called somebody one time, they said
if it say spam risk, I wasn't supposed to pick it up. You ain't getting picked up on. You can kiss my ass. That's what you can do. Kiss all of it. The little bit of ass I got. No, I'm just saying, man, we gotta do better, man, cause it kills me. It's just like, okay, you ever seen like when the little kids be when they trying to sell something, they come up and they have like they trying to sell you the Krispy Kreme donuts, or they trying to sell you some oils and stuff, and they had a little paper and they like and they come up and they like, I'm trying to sell this for my school. We trying to raise money.
Yes,
we trying.
It'd be too cute.
You know what I do?
Oh, you don't be mean.
No.
Oh, okay.
When them kids do that, you know what I do to them boys? I said, let me holler at you, man. I said, let me tell you something. What I need you to do is from now on, don't mumble them words like that. And you don't sound confident. Say it with confidence. Say it like you're happy. People don't want to buy nothing from you when you just look depressed. Mm-hmm. You don't look invested in what you're trying to sell. Be lively. Be lively. Crack jokes. You don't have to be so dry. I'm telling you, I don't want to buy shit from you when you're like that. I'm not going to buy them cold ass donuts. No way. I'll give you $5. I don't want the donuts. They sitting at the light. I don't want them. I don't want them.
You saw somebody selling Krispy Kreme?
Hell yeah. You missed it. When we was coming down, God damn it.
On this side?
Yeah. They was selling Krispy Kreme. They had them stacked up on the damn, on the median.
Oh, I didn't see.
I'm not buying no damn Krispy Kreme. I'm not buying no concrete Krispy Kreme donuts.
I like when they sell the world famous chocolate candy bars. Like, they're the best.
Oh yeah, them good.
$1. I be getting everything.
But I'm not buying no donuts from you on the outside like that. I'm not doing that now. But I will donate money though. How much they cost? $5? Here you go. Keep your donuts. I don't want the donuts. You can give them to somebody if you want to. I'm not gonna eat them motherfuckers. I don't fuck with them no way. I eat Shipley's donuts only. Shit. You don't see me buying no Krispy Kreme donuts. I don't buy no damn. I can't tell you. I ain't never gone and bought Krispy Kreme donuts.
Krispy Kreme and
Yeah, I ate some of them that you had. I ain't gonna buy them. I'm one of them niggas. I'm one of them niggas that'll smoke your weed and never buy any. I'm one of them niggas. Yeah, I'm one of them that nigga.
He eats Krispy Kreme.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch the rotation, but I ain't never bringing weed.
And I brought a whole dozen.
Yeah, and I ate like 2 of them.
No, you didn't.
You a lie. I ain't but 2 of them goddamn donuts.
You helped me eat them donuts.
No, I ate 2 of them. Yeah, I ate 2 of them.
Only
Them donuts got old, nigga.
No, they did not.
Yeah, they did. Them donuts did get old.
Oh my god.
Ain't no sense in that. You know Shipley Donut, the best donuts in the world.
I said that.
You goddamn right there. Best donuts in the world. Shit.
Y'all, he tried to make me eat one for breakfast. He tried to make me eat a Shipley donuts for breakfast.
You better eat it for breakfast with that milk.
Like, are you crazy?
Warm that
You
bitch
trying
up.
to be
Ooh! Ah, my skipper! Yeah.
And then the funny part about it is he fixed it for himself and tried to make it seem like it was for, no, you warmed that donut up for yourself.
No, I didn't. No, nigga, no, that donut was for you. Nigga, I had already ate 2 of them before I came to you.
Oh my gosh.
What you talking about?
Oh my
God. Oh, man, I'm like Joey Diaz. What the fuck you think you're dealing with? What the fuck you think you're dealing with? Shit.
Y'all put them donuts up. I was like, Daddy, gone. Shit. By the time I got back to the box, it was only like 1 left.
Who you think you're dealing with, huh?
They were real good though. They were really good.
Shit. Man. Shit. I know what time it is, man.
Osker passing his allergies over here.
It's about time for us to shut the show down. Man, all I'm saying is, man, let's band together R&B singers, man, and support your boy Osker D, man. Let's help make R&B great again. For those of you that don't know what I do, man, make sure you go check me out on all social media. Just look up Osker D, man, Osker D Nation, and you'll see what it is that I do. I take pride in I try to humble myself every day. But people won't allow you to be humble sometimes, man. Some people won't allow, because they bring you out of that shell and it's like, man, y'all niggas got me fucked up, man. Y'all don't understand, man. I will sing you niggas under the table out there. I'm for real. Your mama like me. I'm trying to tell you. I had your mama walk around in the house singing, humming my shit. Don't play with me. Y'all gonna see something. Y'all gonna see something real soon. I'm cooking up something. Stay tuned. I think I'll be here solo dolo next week. I might have a guest on next week. Bree won't be here next week. She got some business to take care of. The following week we won't be here because we'll be traveling. But
I don't know. I might. It depends. Like it depends on how it moves Wednesday. If it moves like how it did today, then I'll be here.
Kobe. And I hit y'all.
Y'all, he missed.
Shit.
Oh, before we go, y'all, make sure y'all check out our new YouTube channel, Silk White Presents, because
we got hacked. Son of a bitch.
Make sure y'all go subscribe to that new channel. Again, it's called Silk White Presents. I shouldn't have to tell y'all how to spell Silk White because it's
and shouldn't have to tell you how to spell presents either. Yeah. With your dumb ass. I did misspell hamburger on here though.
You sure did.
Hey, that was a badass guy. Yeah, that was a badass. Damn, how the hell did I put an N with an M? That's just a typo. And
you gonna blame it on that?
No, it is. And I typed it in notepad. You know, notepad ain't gonna correct you, so you think everything you type is right.
Take us out.
You know what time it is. Shit. There are 3 things in life that you should always listen to. Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe, man. I hit that. Hit the bottom of that bitch right there. Shit, I hit the bottom of that bitch like a motherfucking 14th Street prostitute.
Why you bought my people up?
It had its time.
Just gonna take my people.
There are 3 things in life that you should always listen to. The children, the animals, and Osker D. Ladies.
All right, ladies.
You'll never be first. But you might be next.
Maybe.
And fellas, man, it's time to make R&B great again, man. I'm trying to do something for y'all, man. I'm trying to get y'all to put some more babies in this world. They trying to exterminate us, man. Black people, make babies. Make babies.
See y'all.
We'll see y'all next week. Y'all trying to exterminate us.
All hail King Osker D. That gold crown got my name on it. I move just like a superstar. They all know I put the stank on it. I am the best no matter who you are. Niggas faking like they pushing them cars. Get your ass in the street with the heat and I hit like a major in prom. I don't give a damn about the squad, nigga. I'm gon' give y'all that drum roll. Lay everybody down, check all the bodies to make sure nobody told. Give me your track, I'ma kill it. My music like dope, I'ma deal it. When I get to spittin', you feel it. Keep running your lip, I'ma seal it. Niggas stay talking shit till they suckin' the end of the 30th special. While your baby mama topping my nigga off and they give her that facial. I got metaphors, and I cook 'em up like a Rachel Rick. I'm a ace that represent her, and it don't matter where the hell a nigga stay. I stay putting over my city. I stay tailor-made looking pretty. Big ol' black, big flower. Bitch, I'm going in with no pity. Got these haters looking salty. Talking down on me, shit to me. I'm the best that ever did this. Haters acting like they don't know me. Damn right, bitch, I'm with the shits. That nigga Osker D on one. Goddamn it, they know I'm the man. I murder these niggas for fun. That gold crown got my name on it.
Emory Heights represent.
I move just like a superstar. They all know I put this fake on it.
I get it in, nigga.
I am the best no matter who you are.
Kenny, man, I'm that old head. Get the mic in this cold red. These niggas fake like they getting money. These sucker niggas are slow fed. They look down the alley, see no feed. Make a sell or get more bread. But since I'm in the alley, I'ma fuck with sound. I'm guaranteed to get mommy. I'm busting all on her forehead. I asked her fuck, she said go ahead. 3 weeks later, she showed up in front of my house in a moped. I bust some more, but there's no lid. This chick said she got 4 kids, but I know she lying cause her pocket's crying. If I give her money, she gon' dip. But I jump right in that porn, nigga. This shit, it get born, nigga. I'm Kenny, man, I'm with Osker D, and we in the clouds and we soaring, nigga. Smoke with me, he got my back, cause you know a nigga gon' need that. Every morning, just waking up, still asking niggas where that weed at, and I'm gone.
That gold crown got my name on it. I move just like a superstar. They all know I put the stank on it. I am the best no matter who you are.